what is special with Russian disinformation war? It creates a kind of this moral relativism that everybody lies, everybody has its own agenda, so there is no facts, there is no objective reality. That, you know, CNN has its own agenda, Russia Today has its own agenda, Al Jazeera has its own agenda, EU has its own agenda, which I don't think is the case in that way. It should be compared, and for us, the main task for all journalists, Ukrainian, international, to be this kind of the people who safeguard the reality, the people who try to prove the facts are existing, objective reality could exist. Because if one side says, you know, there is rain, and another side says it's sun, you go to the street and you check. And that's what basically we do, and try to prove every day that you can fact check. You can find some kind of part of the objective reality in each story. Why somebody in Berlin or elsewhere in Moscow or in Riga or in DC would all of a sudden decide that he has to decide which sphere of influence my country should be? I find it extremely offensive, let's say. Why somebody would decide the Ukraine should be the sphere of influence? If we don't want to, if the Ukrainian citizens do not want to be the sphere of influence of Russia, which for us means nothing connected to the Russian language, nothing connected to common culture, Slavic culture, or anything, but the land where we don't have rule of law, where is deterioration of any civil liberties, where we understand that things are getting worse and worse with human rights, where there is no freedom of speech, where there is a huge intolerance, you know, when everything we believe in is getting forbidden. Why I would love to be the part of this sphere of influence of this kind of the regime. And that's all.